Hi everybody, Stephen Aitchison here with a special edition for CYT-Crypto. Today what I'm going to do is give you an update on Babb. So the most requested kind of information that I get asked for is what's happening with Babb, what's going on with Babb, what's the information coming out next week, have they got banking license yet? So I thought I would give you an update on Babb, where they are just now, kind of where they've, kind of how far they've come over the last year, and kind of hopefully where they're going in the future as well. I'm not going to make any predictions. So I just want to kind of tell you about kind of what's happening with Babb just now, and also something that a lot of people are not talking about as well, and it's kind of equity fundraising as well. And we're going to be looking at that as well. Really important. They've just about finished that, and this is for kind of bigger investors, but we can still get involved in this as well. So I want to go over that, and it's really exciting. So I'm going to jump over and go to a kind of quick slideshow that I prepared for you as well. I'm just going to give you the background on Babb in case you don't know about it, and give you the kind of updates so far, what they've achieved so far. They've achieved so much, and I think this is going to be still a really good one. I'm still a big ambassador for Babb, still really like them, but I want to give you an update, and hopefully I'll stop some of the questions as well. Okay, so we'll jump over. Okay, so as I said, this is an update on Babb for December 2018. First of all, I want to give you an overview of what Babb is. So what is Babb? Well, essentially, a lot of you know it already, but just in case you don't, essentially Babb is a decentralized banking platform that's going to enable anyone to open up a bank account using blockchain technology. That's essentially what it is. And the target audience is the 2 billion people of the world who don't yet have access to banking facilities. So Babb realised that most people have mobile phones, even in third world countries where they don't have access to banking facilities, but they have mobile phones, and they can onboard new customers using a mobile phone. That's really what it's all about. In this kind of social world, everybody's got a mobile phone, so Babb are taking advantage of that and getting people from the third world who don't have access to banking facilities and getting them access via the mobile phone and the blockchain technology as well. That's essentially what it is. They've got a huge market there as well. So what it is, it's just a different way of onboarding people into banking, but not mainstream banking. This is competition. Who's the competition for Babb? Well, we've looked at, there's more competition than this, but we'll look at a few: Monero, Atom, Revolut, TNG, N26, PayPal, Payoneer, and Starling. So they've all got something to offer here, but Babb have something to kind of, they have in all these areas, they have everything to offer there. So bank account, tick for Babb, overdrafts, micro SME loans. A lot of people don't know that you can do loans with the Babb app when that comes out as well. In-store and online purchases, they're trying to onboard kind of retailers for that as well. Crowdfunding, blockchain technology, social KYC, digital ID biometrics, and a banking license, a full banking license. So that's what Babb are going to have once they get the Lithuanian license, the Bank of England license as well. So they're going to have all of these, and this is a competition at the moment. We all know Monero, probably the biggest one, and there just now. We know the market capitalization of that as well. So we need to think about the competition. We have to kind of think about that and say, okay, what they got to offer. So why Babb, and what makes them different from everybody else? Well, the first thing is the Babb app. So the Babb app is going to be the main way that people are going to onboard into Babb, the actual kind of bank itself. So everybody's going to be able to become a bank using the Babb app. And we can see here, this is a kind of rough version of how it's going to work. So you can send money, you can obviously kind of get on board and open up a bank account using the KYC process. But there's other ways to get into kind of using the Babb app as well. I'm going to put a link for you as well. You can get early access to the Babb app if you want as well. I'm going to put a link up there for you, and we're going to be able to see that. So they're working on the Babb app just now. The team are actually working on it just now, which is fantastic, and they're going to be coming out in Q1. With the beta, they're going to be beta testing in Q1, and hopefully going to be a full release in Q3 as well. So you can see the Babb app, kind of how it works there just now, kind of showing that. They've also got the black card as well, so customers are going to be able to spend fiat currency online and in any country using the black card, the world's first decentralized payment card linked to your Babb bank account as well. So that's exciting, and that's in the works obviously as well. Biometrics, love this part of it. They've got patents pending for this technology as well. So basically means this is the kind of social aspect of it as well. So it's KYC social. So if I signed up for the Babb app, for example, and I got accepted and I can started kind of banking using the Babb app, I can bring on other people using this, using biometrics, and I can take a selfie with the other person, get them on board, refer them into the Babb app as well, get them onto a bank account and start using cryptocurrency and the BAX token as well. So from that point of view, it's brilliant as well. That's what makes them kind of stand out as well, because of the biometrics. Now, as we've seen, there's other companies got biometrics as well, but not in the way that Babb are using it. So this is a kind of social bank account, if you will, as well. Something a lot of people have not been talking about is a central bank issued digital currencies, or CBDCs as they're kind of shortened to. So at Babb, what they kind of believe, it's inevitable the central bank digital currency is going to be adopted by central banks over the next decade. So essentially this means that central banks will be able to issue their own currency using blockchain technology, and Babb have the platform in place to help central banks with this process in two ways. Number one, integration with existing CBDCs. So Babb have actually got that platform. They don't often speak about it, but they've got the platform in place already to integrate with existing CBDCs. And number two, issuance of new CBDCs. So if a central bank wanted to issue their own digital currency, Babb can actually onboard them as well and get them onto the platform to do that. So this could be a big thing. It's not at the moment. Nobody's really talking about it at the moment. But for example, if the Central Bank of India wanted to issue kind of rupee as a digital currency, they can actually do that as well using the Babb platform. So this is really exciting for me as well, and something that's not really been spoken about, but something I'm really kind of excited about for the future. So the achievements today, what they achieved so far. Well, number one, successful ICO in February 2018, raising $20 million US. So they've raised $20 million already. Number two, they've actually got equity funding using Crowdcube, raising a further £1.36 million for a small stake in the company Babb itself. So they've done the Crowdcube, it was successful, they got kind of what they wanted, and that was £1.36 million, not dollars, that's pounds. So that equates to about, what, $1.6 or $7 million, probably a bit less today, but they've raised that as well. They've also got another equity crowdfunding as well. I'm going to tell you a bit about that. They've got the pre-banking application for Lithuania, and a full banking application submission is imminent. When I say imminent, it's very, very soon. Now, I initially thought it was going to be before the end of the year that they're going to tell us that they've got the banking application or they've got the banking license from Lithuania, but I don't know if that's going to happen, because there's some news coming out next week and nobody knows what it is. But some people have guessed in the kind of community already, in the Telegram community. They've got about 12,000 people in the Telegram community, and they really do a brilliant job of keeping everybody up to date, and that's one of their achievements. I think that's one of the big achievements they don't give themselves credit for. So that is out as well, the banking license from Lithuania. Essentially that means anybody could apply for a banking license from anywhere in the world. So if they get that, that's going to be a huge thing for Babb, and it's going to kind of push everything kind of much further on. Number four, they've got the beta testing of the app in Q1 of 2019. As I said, the app development is well underway and is expected to be released in Q3 2019, but you can get early access to that, and I'm going to put a link down below if you want to try and get early access for that. We'll give you that down below in the description as well. So that's on the go just now, and they're kind of doing a lot of work, even working during Christmas. The development team are working during Christmas to get that up to date as quick as possible and release it early Q1 as well, or beta test it early Q1 as well. So they're keeping us up to date all the time, which is a big thing. Number five, successfully integrated new team members at all levels. So I spoke about some of the team members previously as well, and they brought on new people as well. So they're bringing in new people all the time at all kind of levels, from kind of development up to kind of management level as well. Number six, this is a big thing for me. They've successfully nurtured the community to keep them up to date and help them become a part of the Babb culture. So if you join the Babb community, and I've done that ages ago, I've been in the Babb community for 6 or 8 months now, at least, and become a part of the community as well. And I regularly keep people updated via my YouTube channel, on this channel. And the community, they try and get them involved in everything. They try and get them to do kind of videos and try and get them involved in, the latest one is to guess what the announcement is going to be next week. And it's got everybody talking. And it's actually a good thing that they're doing this. So for me, that is a big success for the Babb team. And I don't think they give themselves enough credit for that, but they've done amazing. The whole team. We see Paul and Adam, we see Annie, both Annies in the community as well. And it's just an amazing community they've got over there in Telegram and on YouTube, and obviously on Facebook and Twitter as well. They've got loads of kind of Twitter updates. But a lot of them, people don't know this as well, they've got ongoing fundraising as well from BnkToTheFuture. So they've got that just now. That's underway at the moment. So what they're doing is they're looking to raise another £2 million, not dollars, £2 million. And they're nearly there. They've reached 82%. So they've kind of, a lot of people are not talking about this, but this is a big thing as well. And obviously it's going to help them for the future funding and the investing. It's also going to help with the future VCs as well. So if venture capitalists want to come in as well and buy a stake in the company, this is going to be really good if they get this. And they've got 36 days to go. So the equity is 4%. So it's 4% equity in the company of Babb to raise this. And it's usually, or kind of on this, is for kind of larger investors. You can see they've got 43 investors there, but we can still do this. We can still become a part of this, but there are restrictions as well. And obviously Babb's share offering is made by BnkToTheFuture and is subject to applicable restrictions, and only investors that meet BnkToTheFuture eligibility requirements may participate in the offer. And investments of this nature carry risk to your capital. Please invest wisely in your kind of capital. So I have to say that obviously as well, because this is on BnkToTheFuture, and I don't want to, this is not financial advice from me. This is my opinion. I'm just kind of telling you what they've got on just now. So I think that's a really good thing for Babb, is they're raising this further £2 million. It's not just about raising the money. This is about looking towards the future as well, and saying to other venture capitalists, if they've got other investors coming on board as well, listen, this is what we've done with Crowdcube. We raised 1.36 million. This is what we've done with BnkToTheFuture. For kind of bigger investors, we raised £2 million. And this is our next stage of development, and it's going to be the onboarding process, getting everybody on board on the app and getting people to open up the accounts. And for future further development, I think it can only be a good thing. So I'll give you a link to this as well. If you want to check this out, you can sign up for BnkToTheFuture as well, and you'll be able to kind of check this out and invest if you want to invest and get an equity stake in the company Babb as well. So what we're going to do just now is look at Babb on CoinMarketCap. Just now, obviously the whole market is down just now, we know that. But currently we're sitting at 11 Satoshi at the moment. And it's looking good for Babb just now. It's not went down with the whole market. The all-time high for Babb at the moment was around about 36 Satoshi, I believe. And we'll just quickly go and check that out. It's 31 Satoshi. So you can see a lot of the projects out there have gone down 80 to 90%. Babb has gone down about 60%ish. So it's done relatively well in this kind of bloodbath of a market. And we've got a market capitalization of $7.254 million just now. And this could easily go up, but I'm not going to kind of mention that. I'm not going to give you predictions. They've got a circulating supply of 21 billion backs. Total supply of 50 billion back. Babb are kind of keeping a level playing field just now with regards to the price and what they're doing, and they're keeping everybody updated as well with everything that's going on. Their social media presence is really good on Twitter. They've got about 12,000 followers. On Telegram, they've got about 12,000 kind of people, active users in there as well. They've got a brilliant Medium blog as well. YouTube channel is really, really good as well. I'm not going to look at that just now. They've got a Facebook presence and LinkedIn. Obviously, you can check out all the team members on LinkedIn as well, which we've done in the past. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put links for you if you want to sign up to get early access to the app. I'll put that link in for you. And if you want to sign up for the BnkToTheFuture kind of investor You can do that as an investor as well, but remember there are restrictions on that as well, and just check out everything as well. This is not financial advice. I have to kind of tell you that again. So I'll put the links down below for that as well, and I'll give you links for the kind of websites and the general kind of social media websites as well. But for me, I'm a big ambassador for Babb. I really like what they're doing, and I'm an investor in Babb. I know this is going to take a couple of years for this, but this could be huge. This could be absolutely huge considering the market that they've got as well. I still think it's a great investment, and I just want to give you a quick update on everything that's going on and everything that they've achieved this year. And we'll need to wait and see what happens next week, because they're going to bring out the announcement next week. So we'll need to wait and see what happens. So maybe I should have done the video after that, but it gives you a wee teaser for what's coming next week as well. Okay, until next time, namaste. Take care. Bye now.